Good. Hi, everyone. We are really excited to be here. Thanks for having us. Past several years, Swisscom is investing heavily in researching for what we call the next generation cloud and implementing next generation cloud in its private networks. In one of its NFV implementation, we are here focused on that, not on edge computing. We are trying past years to create a runway for all our entertainment services. We had really some unique challenges which we are hoping you will benefit from after today's keynotes, and please, if you have interest to find out how did we implement that, today at 11:50 we will be diving into the technical details of that implementation. Gentlemen on my right side, Renga and Marco, will give at that session detailed description and implementation details. The agenda is not for now. I will just be very short. This is the agenda for the session later. Take a note. If you're interested, please join us. This is how market sees us in Switzerland. We are the #1 in the IPTV market. We are owning the most of the customers in overall TV market in Switzerland. Some of the numbers might be interested for you. We are recording all our channels in the cloud. We are growing like 25 petabytes per year. At the moment, our size of our storage is 90 petabytes. Streaming goes out to 2.8 terabits unicast streaming in a peak. We have absolutely passionate team behind all these numbers. We are working since 2006, where this product is live on market, and we are in front of implementing the third generation, or if I may say, third revolution of the TV experience on Swisscom. Before I dive into the details, where we will be in the future, just want to spend a couple of minutes explaining you how the chain of delivering of the TV service works today in Swisscom. So this is very high-level picture. The environment, the cubes are presenting different subsystems. The red arrows are presenting the multicast traffic within the TV environment. Our service is a channel, and it is the whole environment is, there are some restrictions what we have. There are multiple vendors ruling this environment without any APIs. There is a lot of manual work. Deploying the channels today requires up to several months of time. There is a lock-in in all of these components in the vendor lock-in, so they come with their own management system. We have to deal with them. Multicast is heavily used. This is not pure unicast environment. It is a legacy network setup due to the requirements of operations. The unicast and multicast traffic is separated, so we do not have a possibility to have single network interface, or we are kind of binded with these requirements. Extremely or high quality network is required, not as much as the high bandwidth, but high quality, no packet losses, no jitter, no delay. Also, as I said, provisioning of the channels can last quite long. Just for the sake of NFV topic, the components which we are trying to migrate, or what we did already migrate into the cloud environment, are transcoders, probes, rewrappers, muxers. This is something which is typical for the IPTV delivery chain. Now, this is how we see our future. The red squared devices are already migrated into the OpenStack cloud. And it's the interesting thing about it is that we are using multicast within the cloud environment. our vision is that Swisscom NFV streaming platform to enable vendors to compete with their features, pricing, and quality. We do not allow vendors to come in with within this environment with their own ecosystem. No vendor lock-in is also achieved by implementing policy of allowing several vendors to be available there. So there is no premium vendor there. We work with our vendors today as a partners. We do not buy their products, we develop that together. What is interesting about this red squarish environment is that first step is achieved. This is a productive environment. We have several hundred of compute nodes running 130 live channels, and until this year we are planning to grow up to 300, and my personal wish is that we have almost more than 50% of the channels there, like 450. And we are talking all about multicast and streaming. When we look at our vision, this is the Swisscom Vision, where we will go in the future. We, of course, I mean, to meet our strategy to reduce operational costs and evolve into the virtual world, cloud-based technology, and an idea was born that we migrate all these services to the cloud environment. So all these small squares are actually presenting the VNF managers. Overall orchestration is foreseen. The idea of this picture is to show that we want to enable the business owner to deploy the channel within the minutes and instead of months. Virtual head-end is already implemented, is up and running in production. We are using AVI as well, heavily. All the rest of the VNF managers are to be integrated. Like everyone in this room, we have an aim to reduce operational costs, shorter time to market, no vendor lock-in, introduce new technologies to enable us to grow, and one thing which was really important for us in the area of transcoding, avoid using proprietary hardware, run everything on the off-the-shelf hardware. So far, our business case works out. Me, as an engineer, I'm absolutely excited to implement OpenStack and to dive into this technology, but as you know, without the proper business case, this wouldn't work. As the last message which I want to give, there are some challenges which we have along the way. There are three areas of challenges. There are business challenges, as I mentioned, challenge to create proper case so that channel can be deployed with less cost. We've proven to work, or the business case is proven. We have these channels running. We already see the benefits of it. Then there is a technology challenges which we have, and one of the biggest ones which we have in the past several years is unknown unknowns. So when you start one project, you already know what you know what you don't know, but for us the biggest challenge is we were entering into the areas which are completely unknown, and we could not predict that they will come, like creating zero packet loss inside environment. And not talking about some percentages, it really means that we are measuring several days without any zero packet loss for the specific bandwidth for the channels, because any loss of the packet on the source means also the bad experience for the customers. Maybe you are wondering what is this wave at the end. I want to talk about that as a third challenge. That's a social and organizational challenge what we have. I mean, we talk here about technology, we are all excited, we are all engineers, that's absolutely fantastic. But social organizational challenge amazed me how much impact it had on the project. And one of the project supporters and sponsors of the project compare the project. That's a wave, the Great Wave of Konagawa from the Japanese artist Hokusai. And the wave was meant to show the impact which such situations in life have on the real life, on the real people, on fishermen or people living off the coast of Japan. For us, MediaCloud is that great wave. It's challenging the whole landscape of the TV. What we did, we killed the lock-in, we automate everything, we alter everything faster. We do not allow suppliers to control the TV environment. We are pushing, we believe that we are pushing the future TV environment in the dimension when we as an organization can control. Thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you for having us. Join our session today at 11:50 and let's look how did we achieve that. Thank you so much.